Hi, this is Kara with Queen City Arts, and I just wanted to show some projects that I've been working on lately. I've had these on my blog, but I just kind of wanted to walk you through and kind of give you some ideas of how you too can do some of these mixed media projects. This is actually an old book that I had, and what I did was I cut through the front of the book, right through the front, through the cover, and then also down through the pages, probably about a ½ inch. I used an old utility knife that I had. It wasn't very sharp, so I couldn't do much damage, but if you have a sharper knife, it probably works a little bit better. I added a Heidi Swap clock up here with some hands. It's a clear acrylic. The background here is actually a postcard that I received from someone. There's a sticker here, a key sticker, and then I also had the dress form, which I got over at Hobby Lobby years ago. I don't think they even make them anymore. I'm not sure who makes them. I don't know if you can even. It's a chipboard, so it's kind of one of those things that came out, kind of phased out. On the paper, I used Graphic 45 steampunk, and I love this image. And then I just added a bunch of ephemera down here. This is a little mirror that has a postage stamp on it with acrylic on top. And these are my own handmade roses that I sell. And then I added a beaded stick pin and some more ephemera. This is a little snap. And this is also a piece of chipboard with the Tim Holtz adage ticket that says dream. On the side, what I did was I covered the side binding with gold and silver Tim Holtz Ranger crackle paint, and then I added some of his it's like a vellum tape. It's a lightweight paper tape, and then I just aged it with my distress inks. On the sides, before I did anything, I bound with binding glue the entire side, the bottom, and the sides, and I just hit them with a dirty brush, like with had some brown and black in it, and just hit them with a dirty brush, and you can kind of see the reflection of the glue there, but all sides are bound together so that it's not going anywhere, and it can actually set up on a table. So I wanted to share that. So that's my create. My next project that I want to show you is also steampunk, Graphic 45, and I had a little hanger that I picked up in a flea market, but I know you can get them like a Hobby Lobby in the doll department for hanging doll clothes. I added some ribbon and made some tabs, and I just simply cut a circle and added solid cardstock. I added the steampunk design on top of it. I added ribbon and aged it with my distress inks, some ephemera, a silk leaf. This is a stick pin that I made, and all I did was I fan folded some rickrack to give it dimension. This is a handmade paper rose that I sell, and then I also added 2 antique buttons and stacked those and glued them, and then I need to re-glue this. This is just a little hand dial that I got in some ephemera pack that I had. This is a actual cigar band that you can get online or in a cigar store. And then this is just a little dream ephemera that I had, and I'll pull it up here and show it just a little closer so you can actually see it. I think it turned out really cute. I have a shelf in my living room, and what I do is I just hang it up on the shelf. It's got pegs, and so it hangs from this hanger just perfectly. So that's that project. another quick project. This is a super fast project for a teacher's gift or something like that. All it is a paper mache box. I put a scallop punch on the bottom and painted some little wood plugs to make legs. Wrapped piece of the graphic 45 steampunk rose paper on there. Added some brocade ribbon just around the edge so you can see that it gives it some texture. And then on the top, what I did was I did a scalloped punch and a silk leaf. And I looked in my vintage buttons and I found a dimensional vintage button that I thought would look really good with it. So I just glued that on, and that made a real quick 10-minute project. And these little boxes are very inexpensive. At Hobby Lobby you can get them half price, Michael's, places like that. And then one last thing I want to show you real quick is also a graphic 45 project, and it is a chunk of wood. I'm going to show you the edge of it. That my husband literally went out to the garage and handed it to me. And what I did was I added a knob at the top, glued that on there, and then I covered it with the graphic 45 steampunk paper. The top has a brocade ribbon on top. It has an old string that I just had in my ephemera box. I added a charm. Part of the graphics on the graphic 45 paper was this, and so I just pop dotted it. And then I added a chipboard piece and a silk leaf. And then I make these little yo-yos and sell those, and I also sell the vintage roses, paper roses. So if you have any interest in those and you need some, just let me know. They're very affordable. And then at the bottom of this chunk of wood, I added spools. I had some spools left over from when I did decorative painting, and I just wrapped them in like a ribbon that's kind of sheer, and it kind of finished it off. So it's hard to see the whole thing here because of the way my camera's set up. I'll give you a close-up there, and then moving down, and then down. I love the lady on there. Anything vintage to me is wonderful. And then the handle. This is actually a handle for a cabinet door, a kitchen cabinet door. I think I picked it up at Lowe's. And you can just see that this is rough wood, and it's just been sawn right there. And I just added I just added some distress ink just to kind of finish it off. So it turned out as a cute piece. I liked it. And like I said, these are on my blog. My blog is at blogspot. Let's see, queencityarts at blogspot.com. There we go. And I just wanted to share some of the creativity that's been running through this house lately, and show you what I've been working on. And so I'm really glad that you stopped by to see what I'm up to, and encourage you to do art every single day. It's cheaper than therapy. And I thank you for watching. This is Care with Queen City Arts.